Never gets old. As you can see, this game starts off in a warning, health, and safety thing, which, considering the type of game we're playing here, that has, I guess you could say that has two meanings. Licensed by Nintendo. I love how it just stops halfway. Okay, Sonic Team made this. A sign of confidence for sure. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, the title probably gave it away if the thumbnail didn't, but okay, I want to actually rewind here. Yeah, this is Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis for the Game Boy Advance. This was one of two really bad games to come out during Sonic's 15th anniversary. And well, now that we're in the 35th anniversary of Sonic, I figured, why not play, the lesser of the two evils? Now, I actually owned this game when I was a kid. I had this, but I didn't get like Mega Collection until like later on, so this was pretty much the closest thing I could get to experiencing Sonic 1, before I even entered like the double digits. Yeah, like I think I might have gotten this for my 9th birthday, or at least close to it at the, yeah. Yes, we got original mode, anniversary mode. The anniversary mode, there's the only key difference, at least that I can see between the two, is that anniversary mode includes the spin dash, which wasn't even in Sonic 1, but they included it here, so yeah. But I can tell you right now, my recommendation would just be, find a ROM hack of Sonic 1 that has the spin dash included in it. Like a Genesis ROM hack, I should say. Anyways, yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's see how badly they butchered Sonic for the Game Boy. Already the music is just MIDI trash. The screen crunch. Already the frame rate's chugging. Like shit, bro. Yeah, how does it feel like Sonic runs so fast, yet he runs so slow at the same time? I mean, come on, guys. It's not like the Game Boy Advance couldn't translate 16-bit games well. I mean, just look at, like, the Super Mario Advance series. Those were all ports of, Super Nintendo games. Actually, wait, hold on. I want to show something off with the special stages. Yeah, I mean, the Mario... And, I say Super Nintendo because I know they did, like, Mario 2 and 3 for the NES, but those were backported, from Super Mario All-Stars, which was a Super Nintendo game. And those turned out very well. Mario Advance 4 even was a childhood staple of mine. Genuinely was one of my favorite games as a kid. Ah, frick. Yeah, I want to show you how they butcher the special stages. If the game will fucking let me! Okay, wait, okay, there we go. Okay, well, it let me get through that time, but I shit you not, like, I was, when I was playtesting this, the swirl, like, the little candy cane swirl, whatever the fuck it is, yeah, like, it just, like, it was all, like, closed up and whatnot, if that makes any goddamn sense. Fuck. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Frick. Frickle, 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 frickle. What the frick, guys? Sonic has improved over the years. Yeah, remember that shit? I remember seeing this one video, like, years ago, like, You know, like a couple years after that video came out, you know, Sammy Classic Sonic fan is like in college, and he's showing off that video to his class, and he's like looking up at it, and it's like, yeah, I was quite opinionated back then. Heard that guy's actually doing pretty well for himself nowadays. God, why did the results screen take so long? And how did I complete that level in only 29 seconds? Jesus. Yeah, I'm still not over how much they butchered this damn music. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just feel having the anniversary mode is kind of pointless. You know, if all you're really adding is just the frickin', you know, like the spin dash. Fuck. Yeah, if all you're adding is the spin dash, you know, then why even have the two modes at all? Like, why are you even labeling it a mode? You know, maybe in the options, maybe you could have like a thing saying, oh, you know, you can either have the spin dash or you don't want. Yeah, I'm just spitballing ideas here. I feel like that would have been better than just labeling them as modes. Also, is it me or does the checkerboard look more pink than usual? That could just be because I'm playing on Mii Cen. I said this in the Toy Story Racer video last week, but the colors on Mii Cen are a bit more desaturated. And then but if I'm being honest, I kind of prefer that over MGBA, where the colors are so bright, it genuinely causes me eye strain every so often. Alright, well that's Green Hill Zone done. Let's see, Marble Zone. Yeah, I'm pretty good at Sonic 1. I can get up to, like, Labyrinth Zone. You know, Labyrinth Zone is where I start to struggle a little bit. And I mean, I've beaten the game before, but I just cannot for the life of me remember what I had to do to get through the goddamn Labyrinth Zone. Fuck. My fucking god, bro, this frame rate. You're probably better off playing Sonic Classic Collection on the DS. Hell, you're probably better off playing the Sonic Advance games. At least those were actually designed with the GBA in mind. Fuck. Okay, thank God I could still see the tip of the spike. The tip of the penis. Frick. Alright. Act 1. Let's see Act 2. Yeah, all these kids nowadays, you know, you could play like Sega Mega Drive and Genesis classics, or hell, you can even play like Sonic. You can even play this within Sonic Origins on your Switch or PlayStation or Xbox or hell, even a Steam Deck if you're rich enough. Yeah, but yeah, all you kids there with all your modern handhelds that might as well just be portable consoles. It's like you guys have no idea how good you kids have it nowadays. Because back in my day, handheld games, I mean, granted, we had the PSP back in my day. I remember people were like, meat riding that at the time for essentially being a portable PS2. But even that had its limits. It's not like nowadays where you can fit like a whole ass PC into a handheld. And get console quality gaming on the go. Like, no, this is, back when I was a kid, it was either this or nothing. Frick. Wow, I sounded like a boomer just now. Jesus. Fuck. Frick. Frickle. Frick! Frickle, frickle, frickle. Oh, why is it so slow? I can't stand it, bro! Da, 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 da. Wow, already we're getting to... Wow, if I were playing the Genesis version, I would have been done with Marble Zone by now. Like, my god. Frick. Do 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 do. Fuck. Do 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 do. Come on. Frick. Hell, I probably would have been on... What's the name of the third zone? I probably would have been there by now. Maybe I'd be on Act 3 of that by now. Yeah, honestly, I might end the video after that, because I'm already kind of losing my patience here, so... Yeah, if I have this little patience now, then how the hell am I going to have patience for the Labyrinth Zone, you know? Hell, I probably would have been there already if I were playing the original goddamn version of the game. I wanna die, wanna die, wanna die. I want to fucking die. I wanna die and go to hell. I wanna die and go to hell. I wanna die and go to hell. Like Lou Albano says, you go to hell before you die. I wanna die and go to hell. Huh, look at the ring count. Look at the ring count. Funny number. I wanna die, and go to hell, and go to... I wanna die, wanna die, wanna die. I wanna die and go to hell. Oh, fuck off! Or hell, you know what would have made this a good anniversary, yo? Do what Sonic Origins did years later, and fucking put Tails and Knuckles in this game. Okay, fuck, I'm gonna damage boost. Okay, fuck you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward through this. What was the name of the third zone? Okay, Spring Yard Zone. Ha! Now, I don't know how many of you watching are gonna remember this, but the thing I associate this music with is the unfair platformer. And I bet if you looked up what that was, you would have like a core memory moment. Isn't the music supposed to be more fast-paced? Fuck. Oh, come on, the hitbox! Look, I'm like not even touching the damn spike. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Does it look like I'm touching the spike? Kind of looks like I'm not. But apparently I am. God fucking damn it, dude. Yeah, I know people like to give me shit for using rewind, but I don't know. I sometimes think it's cool to see the little intricacies of how these games function. even if it's absolute garbage like this. Fuck. Do. Oh wait, there's a ring. Oh, look at the ring count. Look at the ring count. Look at the ring count. Sure the kiddos watching will really appreciate this, particularly if they're of the TikTok variety. Fuck. Fuck you. Yeah, see, I can't fucking find the... Who knows, maybe we'll run into that glitch again. I feel like I should have been able to find it by now. Like where the emerald is. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Let me in! I feel like that one Eric Andre meme. What? You guys see me touching the purple diamond, right? Yeah, and it didn't fucking break through. Well, yeah, that one did, but... Ah! No, come on! Shit, man! Oh, yeah, now that one disappeared. I swear to fucking God, man, these hitboxes. Jesus! Why? Did I just get like 2 extra lives in one bonus stage? Finally. Jesus fuck. Alright, yeah, 2 more levels and then I'm done with this shit. I am not going through Labyrinth Zone on this. Oh, look at all those rings causing the Game Boy to chug. Yeah, like a port of Sonic 1 for the GBA, like, that should be like the easiest game to make good. And the fact that it's this bad is like an actual accomplishment. Oh my fucking God, this spike ball. Do 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 do. You know, the sad thing is, this is probably less jank than Sonic 4 Episode 1. Oh yeah, I fucking went there. Yeah, because at least with this, you know, you have technical limitations to take into account. I mean, that still doesn't excuse the piss-poor optimization, but there is at least something resembling an excuse here. But with Sonic 4, it's like... Yeah, I understand that was meant to be a mobile game, but, like, if you were going to put it to other platforms anyway, then could you have at least cooked a little more? Like, come on now. You know, then, but at least we got Sonic 4 Episode 2, which that game was better. Well, marginally better, but you know what? Marginal improvement is still an improvement. Oh, come on. Actually, no, I take that back. This game's actually more jank than Sonic 4. Yeah, Sonic 4 Episode 1, I mean. Because you know what? Yeah, at least this isn't taking a piss over what was already established. Which, I mean, I guess Sonic 4 kind of does, but at least then it's not butchering what should be an easy slam dunk. You know, or at least not to this extent. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, no, this game is awful. You don't need me to say it, but no, this game is bad. You know what? What I'm probably going to do after this is download a ROM hack of Sonic 1 for the Genesis that has the spin dash in it, you know? Just purely out of spite at this point. Alright, one more level and then I'm out of here. I can't do this any longer. Oh, God. Oh. I don't know how I managed to avoid the spikes while doing the spin dash, but I'll take it. I mean, unless that's a sign of inconsistent hitboxes. Oh god, oh my lord! Ah! Come on! There we go. Like, God, you know what I would have... You know what would honestly have been cool? If they absolutely had to remake Sonic 1 for the Game Boy Advance, you know, why not just do it in, like, the Sonic Advance engine? Or, you know, or, yeah, whatever engine was used for the Sonic Advance games, you know, just, do something like that. You know, and recreate the levels and actually make them look like they could have been designed for the GBA, first and foremost. You know, while still keeping the core identity of what makes Sonic 1, Sonic 1. Yeah, you have, like, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Cream, and even, like, Shadow in there. Hell, throw in Rouge the Bat if you want. You know, that, I think, would have made for a banger anniversary title. Hell, if you want, you know what? Introduce people to Silver in that game before he appears in Sonic 06. You know, and call it like... You know what? Somebody should make that a ROM hack at some point. I call it Sonic Advance Genesis. Yeah, basically Sonic 1 remade in the Sonic Advance. Actually, you know what? If you want, you could even do, like, Sonic 1, 2, and 3 remade in Sonic Advance. Yeah, I think I am cooking here. Do, 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 do. Fuck. All right. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm... So anyways, yeah, that was Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. It fucking sucked. Yeah, you can probably find some other videos talking about how bad it is, but honestly, you know what? I'm happy you decided to click on mine. Thank you. So anyways, yeah, until next time, this is Bumpy Gaming going back into the bed. And remember, there are fates worse than death, such as taking what should have been an easy slam dunk and making it one of the worst games ever made.